All right, let's get in the trenches talking about ag stocks. Now, Scott, we know the story. You just heard me talk to Stephanie Link about that. We had the weekly USDA crop report where 69% of the corn crop is good. That's compared to 77% a year ago. There's all these bullish indicators for higher corn prices, which leads to more equipment buying, more fertilizer buying. Do you agree with that thesis in general?
Well, it makes sense, but right now the stock action isn't telling you this.
Right.
So you guys talked about Deere, right?
Right.
Symbols DE. We've shown you the chart. It's been technically broken for a while.
It hasn't done much at all. Totally stalling out.
Well, it's been good for the shorts. You had a high, a lower high. This was your stop if you were long it, your technical stop around 20. And ever since then, it went low, another lower high, holding around the 200-day. I like current entry. I think closer to 75, it would be a value play, but right now it definitely needs some time. But for an investor around that area with a good time frame, believes in the story, I think in the low 70s or mid 70s, that's your entry for Deere.
And two other stocks that I talked about with Stephanie that I want to ask your opinion on is CF, fertilizer play. We've spoken about it a lot. Get ready to test that 200-day. What do you think about a good entry point for CF?
CF, every time the market rallies, it gets a little frisky when we like frisky stocks. So this one is actually in the game more for traders. So this one could be a better look. Look where this is holding up. This CF is holding above the most recent range. It's above all the moving averages. So technically there's more institutional support here. I do think if this market turns higher, I'll be a buyer above 155. I'm not going to buy it into weakness. I'll buy it once momentum comes back. And
also watch these stocks today, including Potash and Mosaic and the like, because CSFB raising price forecast for nitrogen, phosphate, and potash, also raising estimates for the group as well. So this one could be one to watch.
Yeah, there could be some action there today.
Real quick, want to go to AGCO. Makes and sells agricultural equipment, also below its 200-day. What's the strategy for this stock in your opinion?
I haven't heard a thing about this, and when I looked at the chart, the first thing that struck me is ugly. Okay,
ugly. Good enough.
Here was your breakdown. Now it's a big support breaking below at the 200-day. This thing needs a lot of time. I would just avoid it. This is like a Deere play if you believe in it, maybe in the 45, 43 area.
Okay, and one we want to hit on is Caterpillar. We kind of lump it into the group as well, closing in on its 200-day, but it's up 1% today, despite a lower price target estimate from UBS. Go figure. Let's talk about the Caterpillar chart real quick.
Well, Caterpillar was strong. Like 2 months ago, it was a different story, and that just shows you how composure changes in groups. It hit some stops. It's been like on the negative end of everything. So this too is going to have to turn into a value play. And that always just means the stock's down a lot, so all of a sudden it's a value play, which I hate doing. But at this point, if you do believe in the story, this is when it broke this rising uptrend. Here was that top. It's done nothing but go lower. I would say around this 92 to 93, if you like this story, you could be a buyer, but you could be holding this thing a long time without any momentum.
All right, fair enough. Let's go to some